Dominik Mysterio and Judgment Day have some new stories going on, so we'll see what's new there. We'll also check out what's a growing concern for Roman Reigns, Tiffany Stratton, and much more. Starting things off with Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany's sudden and fast rise to the top of WWE is something that's been a popular topic amongst fans. Her popularity continues to grow by the week, it feels like, and her reception with Smackdown live crowds also continues to grow. You can say that the real kickoff to Tiffany's popularity rise really got set off with Elimination Chamber and the unbelievable reaction the Australian crowd gave her. They went crazy for Tiffany when she came out, and was even chanting her name during the men's Elimination Chamber match, where she wasn't even in sight. Well, Tiffany Stratton recently appeared on WWE's The Bump this week and opened up about that experience and what it did for her. She had this to say, quote, "Going into it, I was the rookie, and it felt like nobody was really going to know who I was. The fact that they were chanting my name before I even came out at the press conference was so reassuring for me, and I definitely left Perth with a newfound confidence." End quote. That Elimination Chamber crowd really helped to boost Tiffany's confidence even more and really made her feel like she belongs. So maybe in a few years when Tiffany has won several pieces of WWE gold, everyone could look back at that Elimination Chamber event as being an early career-defining moment for Tiffany Stratton. That wasn't the only thing Tiffany did at WWE's The Bump. While in front of the studio for the show, Tiffany shot some short-form content with WWE's social media team. One of these short clips being Tiffany snooping around on a laptop, looking at pictures of Io Sky and the WWE Women's title, but she slams the laptop shut when someone catches her. So it was just a short and funny social media video, but at the same time, it could be very telling. Tiffany Stratton most definitely has her eyes on the prize and wants that WWE Women's title. WWE fans have also been very vocal and supportive of Tiffany Stratton amongst the community. A lot of fans are even making Tiffany Stratton their early pick to win the 2024 Women's Money in the Bank contract. And if she stays on the same trajectory that she's on right now, or goes even higher, then absolutely, that might be a great pick from the fans. Tiffany Stratton could win the contract and boast about being the young star that has the bright future in her hands with the Money in the Bank contract. A scenario like that definitely seems like something that would fit Tiffany's character and persona, and it would definitely be a nice breath of fresh air to see the Women's Money in the Bank winner hold on to the contract for a bit and build up that cash-in hype. The last few Women's Money in the Bank contract couldn't really do that since they all cashed in pretty quickly. Nikki Cross, Liv Morgan, and Io Sky, the last three winners, all cashed in pretty shortly after their win. So it would be something different to see the women's contract holder actually wait a couple of months to cash in and use that contract to make themselves into a bigger star. And that could be the direction for Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany even made headlines again for sharing a special moment together backstage with one of her young devoted fans that also happened to be a cancer survivor. So the fact that Tiffany Stratton is already having these extremely special moments and deep connections with the fans is all a sign that her impact and reach will only continue to grow. Dominik Mysterio has a lot of great things happening for him, both inside and outside the ring. So let's get into what's going on there. The biggest news this week is that Dominik Mysterio and Marie Juliet did officially get married. There were several videos and photos going around from Dominik's friends and family that were at the special event, and some WWE superstars were there as well. Dominik posted several pictures at his wedding with Austin Theory, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley. And speaking of Rhea Ripley, his on-screen partner, what's going on there? Dominik and Rhea don't really spend any time together on WWE television anymore, and their on-screen relationship hasn't really been advanced in a long time. This has caused fans to discuss the idea that Dominik and Rhea's character must be drifting apart. But in a recent interview, Rhea Ripley dismissed those fan theories and discussion that Rhea was distancing herself from Dominik Mysterio. She claimed that it's not true, and that they're just not spending time with each other because she's extremely busy at the moment. But another partnership just appeared to be brewing for Dominik Mysterio. Dominik has had several backstage run-ins with Andrade in recent weeks, and it looks like those interactions could be leading to something. Initially, fans thought it could be setting up a match between Dominik and Andrade, but it looks like their interactions are entirely friendly, not hostile, which now leads fans to believe that Andrade and Dominik could form an alliance of some sort. With the Judgment Day's unity being a bit of a mess right now, will Dominik Mysterio be the one to drift away from the group to form this new partnership with Andrade? Unless something changes in the coming weeks, Andrade and Dominik's relationship with each other seems extremely friendly, so that's why fans think Andrade could be the one that talks Dominik Mysterio away from the Judgment Day. An interesting fan conversation is brewing up concerning the WrestleMania 40 main event scene, and they may be onto something. So let's get into discussion that fans have that's floating around. Fans are saying that not only does Seth Rollins feel like a background character in the current WrestleMania main event scene, but that even Roman Reigns is being overshadowed by the conflict between The Rock and Cody Rhodes. And that's an interesting topic that fans have brought up because it's very true. The WrestleMania Night 2 main event was supposed to be Roman Reigns versus The Rock. All these Smackdown appearances from The Rock in the month of March were originally supposed to be back and forth interactions with Roman Reigns to set up their WrestleMania match. But due to that moment between Rock and Cody that first kicked off this entire fan outrage for Cody Rhodes, it feels like the conflict between The Rock and Cody Rhodes is what's getting all the spotlight here. While the actual main event of Roman versus Cody isn't getting completely forgotten about per se, but it's definitely being overshadowed from everything going on with The Rock and Cody Rhodes. The past 4 years have been spent building up Roman Reigns to go down as possibly one of the greatest superstars of all time, but now he's sort of taking the backseat role to The Rock, and basically it looks like Jimmy Uso now standing in the corner while The Rock speaks. And once The Rock gets talking, he just goes on for days and never really gives Roman a chance to speak or say his piece. It's uncertain if this is intentional or not, but The Rock definitely hogs up a majority of the speaking time, while Roman says a catchphrase or two and then just stands in the corner for the rest of the segment. So that's actually a problem that needs to be fixed. Roman did ask The Rock to acknowledge him, which he did, but it just doesn't feel like Roman has any power over The Rock. So maybe in one of these upcoming SmackDown episodes, maybe we could see Roman Reigns try to take back some of that power. Sure, The Rock has verbally acknowledged Roman, but maybe Roman could put him to the test and have him follow some orders to really prove it, to prove his loyalty. So the fans are definitely up to something with that observation. For a near 1,300-day long champion, it doesn't feel right for Roman to just be standing in the background throughout these big moments and getting outshined. But again, maybe that's on purpose and intentional. And we'll see Roman grow frustrated with this sharing the spotlight with The Rock, since The Rock doesn't really share it and just absorbs it all for himself. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.